Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 725. How to reflect on 2023 so you can crush 2024. The New Year's is already here in Tokyo. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you so much for being with me. And I know some of you guys are counting down in the United States. And I know that the New Year is right around the corner for a few of you. Looks like at the East Coast, it's 9:20. And then for the rest of America, it is not even close to the new year. But shout out to everybody who was here with me on this day. And we're going to talk about a series of things on today's episode. For the ones that are serious about it, because I know everybody's out partying and getting wild and whatnot. And it's all good. But for the ones who are ready to be serious and handle some work, the time is now. And we just got a fresh sign up. Shout out to Robert, who just signed up for Masculine Empowerment Network. Big shout out to you. If you sign up during the show, we'll be locking and loading and giving you a shout out here on the episode. But until then, don't forget Body Language Mastery 4.0. It's out. People are loving it and getting results already. Take a look. My name is Jonathan, and I used to be just like you. I was just an average guy that wanted to date a few nice women so I could find what I liked and just move on with my life. I numbed myself with distractions so I could ease the pain. But in reality, it really never went away. Without any help, it's just not that easy. And even like you, I looked for answers online, but the results were hard to find.
If you sun your balls, there is a study. It's an older
a 3-pack for $29.95. Famous Bad Boy series Bond 2. Ladies find this pleasing.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
I didn't want to take sides in some stupid online argument. I wanted results, and after years of failure, I found the one secret thing that changed it all. After learning this skill, my eyes were open to a whole new secret world that only a few people will ever see. I went from having no confidence to having pure, undeniable proof that I could find women anywhere in the world that were totally into me. So of course, naturally, I became more confident. I went from a confused and lonely guy to a man with so many options that I literally cannot date them all.
See what you just saw? It may look like a commercial, but that is my reality. I see a world that nobody can see through the secrets of understanding body language. Now ask yourself a question. How long are you going to wait and go through those lonely nights, endless rejections, and feeling insignificant until you decide to take action and change your life today? I've been doing this since 2019, and I have thousands of men that have changed their lives from Tokyo to Tampa, from Chicago to Saigon. There's only one name in the game, and that's me, MLD. Join us in the Masculine Empowerment Network, and we'll change your life today.
That's right. The time is here. Guys, the time is running out. You literally have less than 2 days, less than 36 hours to get in and lock your spot in for the upcoming series of webinars, the Body Language Mastery 4.0, the whole 9 yards. You are about to miss out on this, and you do not want to miss out on this, I assure you. I'm going to be playing a free bonus module here for you guys in a moment, just to show you guys. But this one does not have my voiceover. This one is it's a sneak peek edition. And I want to just show you guys what is in the course. Okay. So you got to remember that we're going to be reviewing today's, we're going to be reviewing this year as well. I'm going to show you how to review this year like a champ. So you can actually objectively look at what happened in your 2023 and decide if you really maxed it out or if you were the problem. Okay. And we're going to cover that and so much more. But like I said, the time is running out for you guys here. I know some of you guys are going to go party and stuff. Who knows? Don't black out. You might have a bunch of stuff go wrong. It is in your best interest, if you're serious about taking this opportunity, sign up now, get it over with, then go rage, have a good night. And when you come back and you're ready to roll, your position will be locked in, because once the clock hits midnight on January 1st, it's over. You're not getting in. This enroll button's disappearing. I'm locking the shit down tight. Okay. So keep that in mind. Real quick. Again, when you sign up, this is all the things you get. You get access to Body Language Mastery 4.0, a video training guide to read a woman's body language and lets you know if she's interested in you or if she's not interested in you. That way, you will be able to find the women that are interested in you, spend some good old-fashioned time with them, and the ones that are not, you can get them out of your life because they have no place in your life. 20 webinars with experts in money, muscles, game, and frame. Okay. That is coming up on January 8th. We start live training. That's why we have to shut down the enrollment, because we do live training, nothing pre-recorded. We actually give a shit about the members who sign up. We care about you guys. We care about your success. That's why we don't try to send you some pre-recorded bullshit and then put you in a Telegram chat only and be like, okay, here's a course in pre-recorded nonsense. Get out there and figure it out via text. No, we get on a call with you. We get on video calls with you. We are really invested in your success. There's nobody else doing it like this, because nobody else can do it like this, because nobody else has what I have, which is literally tens of thousands of hours of coaching men, dating all the way back to 2019, day in and day out. No one has put in more hours coaching men than I have. That's why I have the best system. That's why my guys get the total life-changing results. There's nobody better than me, period. Okay? You're going to get the best quality tailored help that you need to your exact problems. Okay. And this is not going to be easily accessible to everybody, man. I'm telling you, when this channel blows up and when I go fucking massively, massively, massively known in the consciousness, you're going to be begging for the opportunity to get in with a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur who's turned his life around and lives the life that you want. I'm not some fucking tech startup nerd that's paid millions of dollars but can't get a girl to save my life, can't even pull a muscle, let alone pull a girl. Okay? I'm not one of these dorks. All right? And I'm telling you, your window of opportunity is closing. And it's going to get, to be honest, that's just the way things is. It's going to get harder to get access to me. It's going to be more expensive. Okay. During those webinars, we have a Q&A session as well, and they are recorded, and then they're stored on our database as well. Okay. Which you get access to after joining the Telegram chat. We're going to shut down enrollment, and then we're going to onboard everybody to the database. Okay. The database is jam-packed with literally, I don't even know why I keep on saying 200 hours. It's probably closer to 400 hours of past webinars. You get a secure Telegram chat and 3 end-of-the-month checkup calls, plus the crypto bonus checkup calls on the last Friday of every month as well. So you get all of that and so much more. But that window is closing if you do not sign up by tomorrow. So just sign up today. I'll shout you out on the show. Here's the schedule, okay? And we got everything rocking and rolling here. On Monday, January 8th, MLD, how not to get scammed. I'm going to show you how to not to get tricked out here, because there's a lot of people out here selling masculine self-improvement stuff, and they're overcharging. They're lying that they're millionaires. They're lying that they've been with so many girls. They're just out here scamming you guys left and right. You don't even know it. So then you guys get burned, and then you're like, oh, man, well, this whole thing is a scam. And it's like, no, there are good people out here like myself who deliver with the utmost highest level of integrity and professionalism, and they're scammers. Okay, I'm just going to show you how not to get scammed. 9 p.m. that very night, Credit with Colin is a massively successful 7-figure entrepreneur. He's going to be talking about how to leverage credit to build wealth. Okay, the legal mindset is going to be talking about international game, being a passport bro and a passport pro living abroad. Okay. Apex Mindset is talking about sex espionage, how to get anyone to have sex with you. That's going to be a spicy one. Me, MLD, the truth about cryptocurrency in the next bull market is what we are going to be talking about on that day. A lot of people are talking about the Bitcoin ETF, and that is definitely going to be approved. It is like pretty much guaranteed. 2024 is going to be a fantastic year to make a shitload of money. I'm just telling you guys right now. But if you're not geared up and ready, you're going to miss out, and then you're going to see everybody have money around you, and you're going to be like, oh man, if I only had moved faster, if I only would listen. Okay, stop being arrogant. Stop thinking you're smarter than everybody else. Stop thinking you got this on your own. You don't, because if you did, you'd have your riches already, but you don't, do you? You don't have the life that you want, and you just keep on thinking you're going to figure it out on your own. You're not. I didn't figure it out on my own. Nobody figures that out on their own. So what makes you so special? The very next thing, Ryan Fowler, overcoming procrastination, self-sabotage. This is all inner game related. John Fitch is there Thursday morning, 9 a.m. He's going to talk about fight ready fitness. Red Pill Thor is coming back. He's going to talk about a great one, creating a dominant masculine presence. Friday, 9 a.m. I'm back. Me, MLD. You got me 3 times in that week. How to build a high value Instagram. Okay. And then we have Elevate Cyber the next week, Donovan Sharp, Crypto Elite, which we watched the episode yesterday when I was dressed up as a shark because we were just fucking having a good time. Both of us hit 7 figures. And you know, it's fucking lit, man. Tell you, cryptocurrency, this is the last hurrah, guys. This bull run is the last hurrah. The last one. It's over after this. It's traditional finance is going to infest it, and it's going to be boring and predictable and trash. Okay. Googs is back there. He's coming back, talk about leadership strategies and tactics for the red pill. Pommy Pickup is a new one. This is a guy who has over 600 lays. He's going to talk about how to cold approach, because a lot of you guys don't know how to cold approach. And cold approach is not dead. It's not just one of the best ways to pick up the hottest women. Okay. Because the best looking women, they aren't going to clubs. They aren't fucking on dating apps. They're at home miserable because they're surrounded by losers trying to find a good man, because nobody has the balls to cold approach women anymore. We're going to show you how to fix that. Ryan Fowler is going to be tying into that, because a lot of you guys think you can't cold approach because you don't think you're good enough. He's going to talk about healing your wounded core identity. Thursday mornings, 2 to be declared. Most likely will be a Q&A with me. King Dre is there on Thursday night. And then Friday morning, MLD is me, handling your daddy issues and your deep inner game. I'm going to show you guys how to really, and I put this one towards the end on the 19th, because people, let me tell you a little truth about what happens here. People get all hyped and they start attending the week 1, and then like right around day 4, attendance starts to drop off, and people just start to give up. It's honestly, it blows my mind how it happens every time. But the people who stay to week 2 and pay attention in week 2, these are the people that actually really make big changes in their life. And we have it on the last day, because this is going to be the hardest, most introspective presentation we're going to be doing, where you're going to have to confront a lot of your demons. Because a lot of people don't understand the reason why everybody's fucked up is because they have bad inner game. And they have bad inner game because they come from a broken household with a divorce, you know, a divorce happening. And that's the big thing there that is untouched in the manosphere, because nobody knows how to do it. They just think, oh, this guy's just being a pussy, this guy's weak. But it's broken inner game. It's a big, massive problem that if it's not addressed, like no amount of money, no amount of success, nothing will change anything at all. Nothing will change anything if you don't get your inner game right. You have to get your inner world right. If you don't get your inner world right, then I don't know what to say, my friend. I just don't know what to say. Okay. I really, I mean, you're just going to be in tough spot for your whole life if you don't get it done. Okay. So thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my little spiel here. And we already got guys like using the things on the Body Language Mastery 4.0 course that are seeing it on their dates now in real life, and escalating, closing at a faster rate, so much more. Take a look here as we have a special module. I did not add the voiceover. Voiceover is available in the full course, but take a quick look here. Well, there it is. That's one of the biggest giveaways that nobody picks up on because most guys are just so clueless. Most guys don't know what they're talking about, even the guys teaching it online. But yeah, prolonged contact with the handshake is seriously one of the highest indicators of interest. Highest ones out there. And yeah, the instructional is, like I said, that was about a minute long. And the reason is because there's 40 plus body language gestures in there. And it's best for you guys to watch them all as much as possible again and again and again so you can actually remember what's going on. Okay. And, that's just going to help you out with just really how bad you are with women. Because just objectively speaking, like there's like a 99% chance you're not as good as women as you think you are, especially if you're watching this content. And the course, like I said, we put out it's geared to help you guys to really get it so you can get on with your life. Because figuring out girls is the first problem you got to solve in your life. And that's a problem most men do not solve. But then once you move on from that, then you can move on to making money, getting your shit right. Some of my dudes today were posting their earnings in the monthly coaching. Shout out to my man Javier. He racked up 6 figures. Very proud of him. And he's crushing it. He's ready. He's dialed in and focused and ready for 2024. 2024 is a year of more, man. And it's gonna be a wild one. You better hold on to your butts. We're gonna make a bunch of money. A bunch of money. So really appreciate it so much for all you guys watching today. Let's see. I'm reading the chat today. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about just how to reflect on your 2023 and then how to, objectively just look at where you are in life. Okay. So there's a couple things I've noticed that I want to talk about. And, you got to reflect on for me personally, I look back on every year and I'm relatively disappointed when I do. And that's not to get all depressed or whatever. Okay. But the point is, like, when I look back on the year and I feel like I could have done more, I could have done better, that's typically a great sign. And that's a sign of growth as an individual. It's a sign of maturing. If you're an artist or you're somebody that creates art or you create products or whatever, and you look at your old product and you're like, oh my God, I can't even believe anybody liked this. Watching your old YouTube videos, watching yourself, how you used to dress, looking at old pictures of yourself. If you look back with a little bit of healthy shame, like, oh my God, like, what was I even doing? Like, why was I even wearing that? Like, how did I even get laid? Right? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Done properly with a healthy outlook on it. It is a good thing because it shows development. Okay. And that's what you want to be striving for in life. Because look, if you want to get something different than what you have in life, who you are right now is not good enough to get it. Because if you were, then you would have it. You need to change and you need to become somebody else. And when you become that new person, then the life that you want, you attract it because you have become the person worthy of it. See, the biggest thing I think that we have as a problem as men is we are as equally delusional to women, if not more sometimes in certain contexts. Okay. A lot of guys think that being busy, like just because you're doing something means you're being productive. Okay. And that's probably one of the biggest male copes out there is people just think, oh, I'm busy because I'm cutting mushrooms or buying beer or fucking doing this bullshit or that bullshit because you're busy. Therefore you're being productive. And that's not the case whatsoever. Okay. You're going to know if you're productive if the work that you are doing is getting you the outcome you desire. So if all of 2023 Your goal was to, I don't know, lose 20 pounds, and you didn't lose it, and you had an entire year to do it. Okay. So what were you doing with that time? Because you were alive, you were spending time, you were spending money, right? But you didn't achieve your goal. So you were thinking you're being productive, but reality is you're just being busy, and busy is just a nicer way of saying wasting your fucking time. Okay. If you want to make a change in your life, you have to be dead ass serious. You have to be fucking locked in and ready to go. It needs to be a day in and day out thing. It's not I'm gonna kill it on Monday, and then well, I'm gonna have to wait until next week to get my shit together and crush it again. That's not the case at all. Okay. It is a day in and day out thing that you have to consistently compound doing. And then eventually, after a long period of time, you'll have your breakthrough. Okay. That's the reality about success. All these people are like, oh, like, I saw something the other day. I don't know if I should fucking give this guy any clout, but I saw something the other day, and it was just so fucking mind blowing to me, just to see how somebody would sign up for this thing and believe this guy's bullshit. There's a guy out there offering some kind of like crypto consultation package or some shit like that. And when he's guaranteeing that they're going to make you profits and you can become a millionaire with a $5,000 investment. And I couldn't even believe it when I saw this shit. I was just like, wow, people really believe this bullshit. And that's just not the case. Like, you have to do so much work in the dark. You have to do so much work unnoticed, unpraised. You have to do incredible amounts of things. And then after a long time of consistency and hard work, then you get the breakthrough. Okay. One thing I've noticed is a lot of guys, how do I put this? The first sign of trouble, the first sign of difficulty, the first sign of conflict, immediately they crumble. They quit. They're like, this is crazy. I can never do this. Right. And then if that's your outlook on these things, then you have to understand that like mediocrity is your destiny. That's what a lot of people don't want to say. A lot of people don't want to be real on YouTube. They want to sell you bullshit. Yeah, man, just do your best, man. You got this, man. You're gonna do amazing. You're gonna do amazing. And the reality is no, you're not. If you're not doing what you need to do, you're not gonna succeed. Okay. You are not the exception to the rule. You are the rule. You're only the exception when you prove that you're the exception. Okay. I see a lot of guys talking. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Bragging about the most bullshit in and out things of their life. Like the dumbest shit. Like, oh, look at me. I fucking got this to drink today. Oh, look at me. I did this. And it's just like, motherfucker, you're just living your daily life and you're proud of these things. Like, okay, I get it. You should feel good about yourself. Sure. But there does come a position where you're bordering on delusion. You're just thinking like, oh, like, I woke up and I worked for 4 hours on business ideas in my head. And, if that's all you've been doing, and you're not doing anything to generate money, you're not doing anything to like have a solid plan, then what do you like? You're delusional. You're absolutely delusional. And a lot of guys are delusional. A lot of them are. And like I said, it comes off like I'm being a dick. It comes off like I'm being an asshole. But I'm the multimillionaire. I'm the multimillion-dollar earning person. You're not. Like, I have done it. I have proof of concept. You don't. And I'm just being as real and as honest as possible for the people smart enough to listen to me, because these people will shovel you bullshit online nonstop, man. They will shovel you bullshit until the fucking cows come home. They will absolutely sit there and lie to you and shill their products as they lie to you. Shill their fucking products as they lie to you. And you just, you go in circles and circles, and because you believe in, you're looking for feel good shit. You're looking for feel good nonsense. And yeah, just not the truth about what's going to happen. Okay. And you, honestly, and then you have to be real with yourself. Be real as fuck. Okay. Were you, how do I put this? Okay. Did you really crush 2023? Honestly speaking, did you really, 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 really crush 2023? Okay. Honestly speaking, did you really crush 2023? Did you lose the weight you said you were going to lose? Yes or no? Did you finally overcome your fear of women? Did you really stop doing drugs? Did you get your money right? A lot of you guys in your fucking late 20s and your 30s, and your finances are a joke. You have no control over your budget. You have no savings account. You don't know if money's coming in or coming out. You don't know your payments are looking like. Your credit score is abysmal. Okay. You're not keeping track of anything financially speaking. You're making a bunch of money. You have no money saved. You're living off of credit cards. You're wasting your money. Okay. Blowing your fucking money. And I'm telling you, you're on a bad path. Okay. You are on the path of mediocrity. If I said those things and it didn't click with you, then you're fine. You're a person that's going to be okay. You're doing A-okay. But if what I just said kind of hit a soft spot in you, good. This is your wake-up call. Okay? A whole fucking year went by. That one guy, Danny, call in, a whole year went by. He told me he couldn't study, but he has time to lay down and watch TV with mommy, and he lives with his mom. He has time to lay around and watch movies and hang out on the weekend, but you don't have time to study and get ahead. And then he says things, well, like $150 is a lot of money to you. Well, no, it's not. $150 is a lot of money if you're fucking poor. If you're a poor person, if you're broke, if you're not a hardworking man. Okay. If you owe people money and stuff and you're in your 30s, bro, like, you are fucking up. You are a child. You are a grown ass adult child. That's what you are. Okay. Now if you owe like professional debt, like your house or whatever, but I'm talking about you owe people money, you're not keeping up with payments, you're not fucking on the grind like you should be, you're a joke. And it's only a matter of time before you get found out. And when you get found out, life is going to punish you way harder than feeling upset about this message will. Okay. I think the gravity of the situation truly hasn't hit me yet, even though I've been doing this for 4 years now. But the more I've been doing content creation and men's coaching as a person, I'm really understanding the psychology and human condition of everybody involved in this whole space. And you need help. Like it is statistically pretty much guaranteed you need my help. Okay. You need somebody to sit you down and help you get your shit together. And it's going to take some time. And this is what nobody wants to fucking tell you. Everybody wants to tell you it's cheap, it's easy, and it's effective, and we can fix you right away. But then why is everybody so fucked up? If that's the case, why is like, if it's so easy, why isn't everybody millionaires? If it's so easy, why is everybody not shredded? And instead, everybody's a fucking fat, disgusting mess of a person. If it's so easy, why is not everybody doing it? Because they're lying to you. Okay. It is hard. This is anti-sales too, by the way. I should be telling you it's easy. I should be telling you, oh, we could get it done in this amount of time. I should be telling you that, oh yeah, there's like 100% guarantee and 100% money back guarantee and 100% like outcome guarantee. And you only have to put in like 1 hour a day. Just like all I'm doing is doing my best to tell you guys the truth. That's really what it is. No sugarcoating. Okay. So be honest with yourself. Okay. Please be honest with yourself, guys. Okay. Okay. Pay attention to your life. Yes, Fong Xiang says people owe me money. I need to, yeah, do not lend money to anybody, bro. People will know, people don't pay you back, bro. People are, listen, man, most people don't pay you back. If people owe you a debt, there's a 95% chance they're not going to pay it back. Okay. And don't people they're full of shit. They're full of shit. People are full of shit liars. And I know this is like borderline getting black pill, but I'm just keeping it like as real as possible because that's the only thing that's going to fucking save you. Okay. So be honest with yourself. Just be honest with yourself. Forget about everybody else. Forget about me. Forget about all this bullshit. Just be honest with yourself. Did you really crush 2023? Did you honestly crush 2023? I know I did. I went mega fucking viral and I went mega viral up and down. And, you know, I'm glad everything happened the way it did because it cleaned out the snakes in my little inner circle. And I know who's who now. And not going to say anything, throw any shade, anything. I know who's who. And I'm going to watch them. And they don't even know that I'm watching them. But another thing is this has given me great opportunities. I started the Passport Bro community, the first and only centralized Passport Bro community with real dudes in there, getting girls, making money, crushing it abroad. Started the Passport Pro program. Documentaries coming out probably by the 10th. That'll be uploaded on the channel. You'll see it you'll see with your own eyes. Real men who came out here to Tokyo and turned their lives around. Okay. I crushed it. I have absolutely, dude, Q4 alone, I have fucking murdered it. I crushed it. And you know what? I still look back on 2023 and I look and I say, there's some things I could have done better. There's some things I could have done way better. But it's okay. I know I crushed it, but I also have been doing this for a long time and have a team of people around me that helped me get to the top. Okay. But if you didn't crush it, I don't know what to say to you anymore, brother. You know? The Masculine Empowerment Network is open. But even if you join, you know, joining is not enough. You have to do the work day in and day out. You got to be the man. You got to be the man. If you want to beat the man, you got to be the man. If you want to, what does this say? You want to be the man, you got to beat the man. You know? Let's talk about the second part here. Okay. Now, the second part here that I'm going to talk about is one of my favorite things. Okay. Cutting people out of your life. It's my favorite thing to do. Look, you have to understand, nobody gets a lifetime pass access to you. Okay? Nobody. And this is probably the hardest thing that people don't want to accept about success. Whoever you spend time with, physically and or digitally, is who you're going to become. So if you're in a chat group with a bunch of fucking pussies and nerds that don't get any pussy, guess what? That's your future. If you're in a fucking chat group with a bunch of dudes, all they do is complain and fucking jerk off the porn and they're simps. And you're like, oh yeah, well, they're my friends, but I can separate that. No, dipshit. No, you can't. Okay. Because if you were sitting around a bunch of fucking hungry wolves who are fucking insatiable in their pursuit of success and getting to the top, you'd be at a fucking whole different level than you are right now. But you are overdosing on fucking cope. Oh, it's okay. You can hang around these people. Oh, the rules don't apply to me. Look what happened to fucking Destiny and his fucking wife. Oh, you married a whore who cheated on her men when she got with you, and then now she's doing the same thing to you, and you're like, oh God, Scooby-Doo mystery. Fucking, how did this happen? You are the rule. You are not the exception to the rule. Okay. And you have to cut these people out of your life that you know you need to stop talking to. Okay. Anybody who's toxic, anybody who's mentally unstable, anybody who threatens you, who threatens to do something to you in some kind of an emotionally abusive way. They threaten to report you to somebody. They threaten to leave you in a relationship. They threaten not to have sex with you. Whatever the case may be, they threaten to fire you. Okay. Any kind of threat from somebody is a sick person. That's a mentally sick person who is not well. And they have to try to emotionally attack you in order to help themselves because they're fucked up in their head. They're sick people. Okay. And when you're around sick people, you get sick too. It's infectious. But you guys think you can save them. You can't save them. You need to grow up and accept life. Life isn't fair. Our prize at the end of this fucking thing is death. If you're lucky enough to make it to old age. If you're lucky enough, because everybody thinks they're going to make it old age, and you're not. Statistically speaking, you're not. But statistically speaking, you could also know that keeping losers around you only slows you down. If you have people who keep on saying they're going to do something, or you keep on telling them, like, hey, I've told you to do something, and they're not doing it. And you're saying, okay, like, you're dating a girl, like, hey, I told you stop doing that. I told you stop doing that. I told you stop doing it. And they don't change the behavior. They got to go. They have to leave. Okay. If you tell somebody, like you tell a boss, like, oh, hey, stop giving me these reports. I told you that it's not my responsibility. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. And their behavior doesn't change. That's who that person is. Okay. Same thing if you're a manager and you have an employee and you're like, hey, I told you to do this. Hey, I told you to do this. Hey, I fucking need you to follow up on this. Hey, I told you to do this. Hey, what's going on? Like you're becoming a fucking babysitter. And you're just like, you have to ask yourself, why are you employing this person? Why is this person here if they're not doing the job that you pay them for? But you guys you have scarcity mindset. You have lack of belief in yourself. You don't think you can replace that employee. You don't think you can replace that girl. You don't think you can replace that girlfriend, that wife, whatever the case may be. But sacrificing your sanity for someone else's laziness is delusion, because you think it's going to change and get better. They're already showing you who they are, but you're like hoping things will turn around, but they're not. Okay. If somebody says they're going to change their life around, I'm going to change my eating. I'm going to change my working. I'm going to change my gym. I'm going to change my pickup. I'm going to change my fucking scheduling, my sleeping schedule, my diet, my whatever out there, right? And they keep on saying it. They're going to change. They're going to change. They're going to change. And they don't. You're not working with somebody who's going to change. You're working with somebody who's lying to themselves. You're working with someone who's delusional. And that's a liability on you. And you're delusional if you don't get that person out of your life. Nothing changes in this life unless there is actual change to be seen. Talking about it is bullshit. So many people talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But look at their lives. Judge them by their lives. It's a deep, uncomfortable conversation, but it needs to be had because these people will drag you down with them. That's what they don't tell you. They hold on to you because they need you more than you need them. But you have to cut them off. You have to keep your distance. I've been saying it for the longest time, and then now Alex Hormozy is starting to say it too because the principles of success are the same. When he says he's like, I don't go home for Christmas. He's like, because I left and I became somebody else, and going back there, they try to put me back in the box that they want me to be. That's the thing too. When you level up, your people around you are going to have to level up too. If you level up as a boyfriend, your girlfriend's going to have to level up with you. If you level up as a manager or an employee or whatever, like your colleagues will need to level up with you. Otherwise, there's going to be a gap in the skill level that you guys have, and then that's going to cause some kind of friction because lazy losers, they're going to lazy people and losers, they want to do as little as possible, as lazy as possible, as quick as possible, so it can go fuck off and do nothing, waste time. But they don't know that they're just kicking the can down the road for their own life to be in total fucking mess. Okay. And that's why you got to cut those people off. Shout out to Xander. It says, Happy New Year, bro. Thank you for all your advice. You know, I'm just keeping it a stack because, yeah. And Vin is on X and he says, tough to find solid people. It's very true. You do not make good people. You find good people. Jim Rohn said that. You can help people level up. Okay. But I mean, the reality is, yeah, right here. This guy took it right out of my mouth. They'll just hold you back. They'll just hold you back. Like I said, it's an uncomfortable truth. It's an uncomfortable truth, but that's what you got to grow up and handle. You got to grow up and live with that. You got to grow up and handle that. So, Anthony Demola says, needed to hear this. Happy New Year, MLD. Look, like I said, and I'm not saying it from a position of hatred or malice or anger at anybody, but I'm just telling you from a position of truth. This is real. This is the reality. This is life. Okay. And if you don't do what you need to do, then mediocrity is your destiny. And if you want to be mediocre, that's fine. You know, but if you want to be a guy that gets what you want, then not being real with yourself and surrounding yourself with losers, it's not going to let it happen. It's not going to let it happen at all. Okay. So I hate to be like a Debbie Downer. It seems like this is a down and, you know, non-motivational episode, but I got to be real. This is your medicine. This is the uncomfortable truth that you need to hear from a guy who has done it. Okay. I've made millions of dollars for my brand, and I replicated that with 2 other brands based upon my consultation. Okay. So I clearly know what the fuck I'm talking about. Is very evident that my qualifications are completely legitimate. Okay. So that's it. That's what I got for you guys today. I know it's not New Year's for some of you yet. Go out there, have some fun. Be careful. Don't get caught doing anything stupid, drunk driving, or anything dumb like that. Okay. And here, do me a favor. Go ahead, sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Time is running out. Join us. If you want a group of guys that are going to hold you to accountability at a whole new level, okay, and we actually get results. Our members level up. Our members get women. Our members get money, okay? The guys who don't get the women, they don't do the work. I say approach, they give me an excuse. I say make a dating app, they say, no, it sucks. I'm like, okay, did you get a good photo shoot? No. Okay, cool. So you're not doing what I said, and you're not getting results. But the other guys who are doing what I said are getting results. Do you see the common factor here? Is your fucking arrogance and ignorance and laziness of not taking action that is causing you to be the way you are. Do what I say, and you will be no different from all the fucking thousands of men who've got life-changing results from me. Thousands. Okay. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a happy new year. Peace out.